What is going on YouTube? Sync these here back with another video. Yesterday evening, EA Madden NFL Direct dropped the Gridiron notes for Madden NFL 21, talking about last Friday's patch and the upcoming title update number 3. So let's just go over it so we can get a better understanding what was happening with the game and be aware of what is going down. A lot of transparency this year, a lot of things that are going on in the Madden community that people just want to understand and want to know when it's going to get patched. So I'm here to just deliver that to you all. I haven't really gone over it. All I did was go over last Friday's launch updates, which goes for face of the franchise, resolve the issue, and face of the franchise legacy, where the player archetype players chosen in certain sequences did not follow them into the NFL. A number of soft locks were fixed. Resolved the very rare issue where the user's avatar skin tone wasn't always carrying over into NFL scenes. Resolved a rare issue where there was no season game in one of the storylines, and fixed a rare visual bug where the coach's head texture wasn't loading correctly. In Ultimate Team, they fixed the long uh, menu loading times. That's been fixed. Superstar KO fixed an issue where X Factor abilities were not showing correctly and working properly in gameplay and draft. Replaced a placeholder model for a coach. And Superstar KO Backyard Heroes content update, the rebranding of the Washington football team, Buffalo Bills stadium name update, and addressed an issue with uniform geometry and general stability fixes crashing D6. This still has to be addressed because my boy keeps D-seeking in the yard. So moving on to title update 3, we should expect this next week. So this is a week ahead, giving us the patch notes in advance of what could be going on, because we are supposed to be getting weekend league starting September 10th. So this should all be helping. Gameplay updates. First look is the pass rush fixed to an issue preventing defenders in contain from staying in contain when being blocked by a running back in the backfield. The rusher will keep their contained behavior when blocked by any blocker on the line or in the backfield. Fix an issue causing the initial pass rush move of certain players to take them to the inside gap instead of their assigned outside gap. Addition of logic to support QB contain versus play action passing plays. Fix to on-field trainer issues related to pass rush. Addition of logic so that defenders without the strip specialist ability will no longer cause fumbles on QBs standing in the pocket with normal sack animations on competitive game style only. Only defenders with the strip specialist ability will be able to force a fumble on a QB standing in the pocket on competitive. When it comes to defensive coverage, fixed to an issue when using motion in the twin slot formation versus nickel diamond dollar defenses. Defenders inappropriately swap assignments, leaving the receiver uncovered. Addition of logic to cover full quarters to better handle plays like PA crossers. Fixed to an issue preventing defenders in press alignment from backpedaling appropriately, and fixed to an alignment issue when flipping nickel 245 SS Reno zone. When it comes to tackling, fixed to some tackling issues, sometimes preventing tackle animations from triggering versus juke and hurdle moves. This is why everybody was going crazy. Fixed to an issue causing a receiver to warp up off the ground into a tackle during a possession catch. Fixed to an issue causing the QB to not react after throwing an interception while being hit by a defender, and fixed to an issue allowing ball carriers to fake out defenders behind them when using a spin move. When it comes to throw out a sack, this is a big one right here. Uh, Addition of new logic for when a defender is hitting a QB on his throwing arm, the QB will no longer be able to throw the ball. The QB will be forced to tuck the ball, or the ball will be fumbled. Increase the fumble chance for QBs throwing out of a sack that are hit significantly before they have started their forward arm movement. The greater the defender's tackle versus quarterback strength rating discrepancy is in favor of the defender, the higher the fumble chance. Fixed to a throw out of sack animation where the ball was not getting released by the quarterback. Dev note, our goal with the throw out of sack improvement was to provide more balance to this new feature that has a significant impact on gameplay. There is more risk to trying to throw the ball every time a defender is close to the passer. Now, it is upon the user to make sure they have started the pass in time, or else a defender will be able to force a fumble when they are hit before the arm has started going forward. We have also ensured that when you do start the pass in time, you get the ball off appropriately with the correct distance and accuracy. I will say, add on to this, if you're playing MUT, go ahead, just get the what ability is it? Quick draw ability. It will kind of help you more so than anything. Also have a video coming out later in the week about some quarterback ability. I think they're going to be huge in this year's game, so be on the lookout for that. Moving on to blocking. Fixed an issue preventing the left tackle from blocking the correct defender when running halfback zone weak plays against nickel 335. Fixed to an issue where graphical distortion occasionally being displayed over blocker resistance bars. General fixes tuning to rack catch win chances to reduce frequency of low rated coverage defenders getting catch knockouts versus high rated receivers. Fixed an issue where hitting right trigger or R2 plus A or X at the snap will sometimes result in the quarterback instantly throwing to the A or X receiver. Tuning to give a user control a little sooner after an interception. Yes, it takes like 3 seconds to take control after getting a pick. Fixed to an issue causing quarterbacks to use drastic turns on subtle movements. Fixed to the run speed for ball carriers on triple option and speed option, allowing sprint earlier. Tuning some celebration animation issues to clean up some minor hitching, and tuning to QB's front elbow when inside the pocket to improve visual quality. Moving on to Madden Ultimate Team, it says improvements to the speed of the menus, and so it's going to get a little bit faster and faster. Improvements to the speed when interacting with their players and items. Yes, that was taking a while as well. Addressing an issue where items in the lineup screen would initially show as 50 out of 50. Numerous miscellaneous improvements to MUT menu UI, and fixed to an issue in MUT squads where roles were not properly respected. And Superstar KO, fixed an issue in KO where roles were not properly respected. Face of the franchise update, general stability improvements. Fixed an issue with users selecting let fate decide option when getting drafted. And fixed to an issue where users difficulty setting reverting to rookie after every game. When it comes to franchise, tuning X Factor abilities for users who select the active roster option when starting a new franchise. The next franchise update blog will be released around the start of the NFL season and will outline current plans and target timing for the first of 3 planned franchise mode updates for Madden NFL 21. And when it comes to the yard, addition of friender boards to the yard. These are leaderboards populated by your friends list that will display the highest score per event. Addition of pop-up to remind those playing versus CPU events that they need a full group to play. When a user is offensive captain, control will now default to the QB even if their cap is in another position group. Fixed to an issue where location icons may not appear. Fixed an issue where the full list of house rules may not appear. Fixed the issue where users may erroneously see finding teammates after leaving a session. Fixed to an issue where Coach Cam always showed a cap as being quarterback number 12. Fixed the pass leading for slot receivers drag, wheel route, and crossfire. Fixed a minor camera issue where the view was blocked by objects. Fixed to an issue allowing an extra play after a fumble that went out of bounds on the last play of the game. And fixed to an on-field trainer issue displaying flick of the ball carrier after catching a pass. Online stability improvements and general menu and interface improvements that will be out in the next title update number 3. I hope this information helped. If it did, go ahead, drop a like on the video, comment down in the comment section what you are happy that they are going to fix. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and as always, man, remember to be great. I'm out.